Hi teachers, I'm Mrs. Dominguez and I'm going to teach you how to use iMovie today. We learned about Flipped Classroom in a previous PD, and in order to use Flipped Classroom you need to know how to make videos. And once you learn how to make them, it's really easy to do, so I'm teaching you some little tips and tricks today. So I have iMovie opened up on my desktop and I'm just going to create a movie. And there it is. And the first thing you need to do is import your audio and your visuals and your videos, whatever you have that you want for this project. I suggest you have everything imported first so you're not going back and looking for new things. So you press this button, this arrow, and that brings you up to your desktop, your downloads, anything you need to do the project. But I also like to do it this way, where you open up a folder that you've created and you can import these things by dragging them. So I just drag them there, and then I had one more, drag it there, and there we go. I have all my audio. So now I'm going to drag these audios down to the work bar, or these videos I mean. So I'm dragging this one, and I'm going to, over here you can adjust the how much you can see in your video. So I'm going to drag this down so that they're just little clips right now. So I have my videos, my process videos, and my end credits. I'm going to add these pictures later. So now I have all my videos, and the first thing I'm going to teach you is how to trim your videos. So this one is my beginning, and I don't talk right away. So I'm going to take the clip and I'm going to click on the front. So right click and drag it down and see where I start. I think that's a good spot. Let me see.
Hi, I'm Mrs.
Yeah, that was a good spot to start it. So, and then at the end, I think I stopped talking. Yeah, so I stopped talking and I turn off my video. So I'm going to click on the clip again and I'm going to drag it. Talking a little bit. That looks like a good spot. Click on it again to see how it looks.
And how to print.
Great. That was a good end credit. So that's how you trim a video. But what happens if you need to trim something in the middle, like a student walked in while you were talking or something like that? So on my end video, I picked up a picture saying to cut me out. So you're going to press the letter R, and that brings up this little box next to your cursor, and you're going to find where you want to start cutting. That looks like a good spot, and I right click that and I drag right there. Now it has highlighted that and I just press delete and it's gone. Let's see how it looks.
Or ideas. Thank you for joining me.
There's a little bit of a jump, but nothing too crazy, and that's how you get the middle part taken out. All right, so now I've trimmed my clips and I am going to now edit my videos. So up here we have different things to edit videos. You got color, cropping, video stabilization if you have a shaky video, audio, levels, and speed, and more effects, but I'm not going to worry about the effects, just more about the editing right now. So let's start with cropping a video. So I purposely had a bunch of space on this side. I'm going to need a little bit of space later, but I did a lot of space. So I'm going to click on this video and then crop it. So you have fit, which is the whole video, Ken Burns, which makes it move. That's more of a stylized thing. I don't really use that too much. But crop to fill is where you can cut off whatever you need. So it's a ratio, so you can't like have a specific crop, but you can remove a little bit of it. So I'm going to crop that and move it because I need this space here for something, but I didn't need a ton of space. So I'm going to click on that and there it goes. I've cropped my video. All right. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is the audio. So on these clips I was working while not talking, so there's audio behind it that I don't need. So I clicked on the video and I go to the audio and I'm just going to drag it all the way down, and so now my audio is gone on the video. Now pretend you are talking on your video and somebody was talking in the background, or a loud bang happened, or the bell rang while you were working, you can go to these levels and you can reduce the background noise and bring it all the way down, and that will take away any, it won't eliminate it, but it will take away as much as possible. But I don't need the audio on this clip either, so I'm going to drag that down as well. Another thing that you can do too is add audio to videos that you've already created. So like for my process videos, I wasn't talking because I find that it's easier for me to talk once after I've done the video. So you can you click onto the audio, the clip that you want to add audio to, and then you press this voice record, and a red button will pop up, and you create that line where you want the audio to start, and then you press the red button, and then I just start talking over the video that I want to be talking over, and the audio creates a separate file from the video that you have so that you can adjust it as you want. So I'll stop it right there. And so then I have a different audio file right there, and I can move that if I wanted to move it wherever I wanted it to be on the clip, which is a good. And then also you can take that and adjust the levels and the volume as you see fit for that as well. So now I have my 2 process videos. You might be doing something where you're showing them how to do something, and if you are, those videos tend to be a bit long. So this one's 5 minutes and the other one's 2 minutes. That's 7 minutes for a student to be watching you just working. That's a long time. So what I do is that I change the speed. So I have clicked on this video again, and I'm going to go to the speedometer, and I can change how fast or how slow it is. So if you're doing something you want them to see, you do it in slow motion, you can change it, but I tend to speed up just to get through the process and just give them the idea of what it is. So I'm going to change it to 8 speed, and that has reduced my clip now to 40 seconds instead of 5 minutes. I'm going to reduce this one as well. Before I reduce it, I'm going to show you something that happens, something that happens when you speed it up and how to fix it. Okay, so then I'm going to change this to fast, 8 seconds, and now it's 18 seconds. But notice that when I play it, it has this high-pitched speed going. You can either preserve the pitch, but there's still a sound, or during the fast forwarding, again, you can take off the audio, which is what I usually do, so that there's no fast sounds or that high-pitched speed that's going on. So now I've changed the speed of my videos. Once you've done all that stuff, then you can start adding the good stuff to the videos. So like I said, I had something to put here. You can start adding pictures to give your videos a visual element that is helpful to our students. So I'm talking about a city in Pueblo, so let me find where I'm talking about that.
It is a very famous type of ceramics that
pretty sure
can be found in Pueblo, Mexico.
Okay, so I'm talking about Pueblo, Mexico right there. The line has shown where I start talking. So I have my Puebla, Mexico picture, and I'm just going to drag it right where that line is. And now there's a picture of Puebla, Mexico, where I am talking. Now, sometimes people like to cut away. I don't really like the cut away, but there are different options of how your image gets in there. You can split the screen while you're talking, but my favorite one to do is picture in picture, so it shows up right when I am talking. So it's a little small. I'm going to enlarge it a bit, and then make sure I want it to fit. So I go to the crop and make sure that there's no moving or cropping, and then go back, watch the video.
Can be found in Puebla, Mexico, and is a
I
very
think that's
famous
good.
type of.
And now I'm going to bring down my Talavera examples. I'm going to make it picture in picture again, and I'm going to make sure that it's fit to the screen, and then I'm going to play it, see how it goes.
Ceramics that was brought over by Spain and mastered by
this. enlarge it a bit, put it there, play it.
Famous type of ceramics that was brought over by Spain and mastered by Mexico.
Excellent. Okay, and then I have an example that I'm going to.
Here are some examples.
There we go. So that's where I said about the examples. I'm going to drag it down, crop it so that it's fit, click on it so that it picture in picture, and then enlarge it so that it's a good size. Press play.
For your Mexican Talavera prints.
And I think that's good. Okay, so now I have all my visuals that I wanted in on my video. So now I start adding the little extras. I put in some transitions so that the videos aren't so choppy, moving from video to video. I like this fade to black, but you can choose whatever you want. I'm going to put one in between each of my videos, except for this one because that's just one video together that I cropped the middle. I'm also going to put it in the front because I am going to put a title on there as well. So I'm going to go to titles, add a title in the front, and at, say, Mexican Talavera prints. I can change the font, I can change the color, I can change how it's aligned. I'm going to change the font. I like how it's aligned. And then I'm going to press play.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Dominguez.
Great.
And we'll be teaching you how to make.
You want to make sure that your audio works good too with your transitions, because sometimes it can cut off or transition while you're talking. So I'm going to see if that happens.
Exactly how to carve and how to print.
Yeah, so it transitioned a bit, so I'm going to just stretch that out a bit more from where I cropped it.
Exactly how to carve and how to print.
Great, perfect. So I'm going to watch that whole video. You can also do an end credit if you'd like, but you do not have to. And one last thing before we import it or download it, you can, if you really want to get fancy, you can add backgrounds to your titles. So I'm going to bring this one down here. I'm going to delete that one, put my transition back, and so now I have a title, or I have a background that I can add my title onto, and go in there and change Mexican Talavera print. And then I can also, if I really wanted to, change the colors of that background to fit whatever I was doing, or just to give it some personality, however you want to do it. Let's see. Mexican Talavera prints.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Dominguez.
Perfect.
And we'll be
Okay.
teaching.
My title was a little too close, so I'm going to drag that a bit so that it fits my title a little bit more. Let's try again.
Hi, I'm Mrs.
Perfect. Great. Okay, so now I have got my video how I want it. How do I show my students? So first thing you have to do is you have to download your video. So up here in the corner is a little share button. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to just export it as a video. I'm going to change it to Mexican Talavera prints and press next. Download it to my desktop. And then up here it shows your progress on how it's going to be downloading. Okay. So now we've downloaded the video and it's on our desktop. So how do we use it now that we've downloaded it? So the best way I find to use these videos, so I'm going to click this down, is to add them to YouTube. So I've created a YouTube channel for myself, and you click on this button right here to create and upload a video. So this is where I upload my videos. I select the file, and I'll just, wait, not video, and then open. And then I could start adding details to it. I definitely like to click that it was made for kids, just for that reason. And also it's important that you click off the ability to make comments. So make sure that they can't make comments on your videos. So once you've created the video, so I have some here, I can share it by creating a shareable link. And then I can add that to my Schoology. So now I'm on my Schoology Create Assignment. You go to Insert Content, Image and Media. From the web, you paste that YouTube video. You click on Media and Insert Video. And right now it's a yellow box, but once you upload it once you've pressed Done for Schoology, it will be a video embedded on your assignment page that you've created. So those are the tips and tricks for you, and I hope you find it useful. I hope that you create your own videos for your students. I've found it create incredibly helpful for my students, especially in the visual departments. But even if you're a science, math, all these videos could be helpful to you as well. And feel free to email me if you have any questions or need any help for specific things. Thank you.